Is your business insurance program coming up for renewal? Please stay tuned for some tips and tricks on cost savings. With the state of our economy, I feel like businesses more than ever are focused on the cost of doing business, and part of that is insurance renewals. Today I'm sitting down with Robert and we're going to discuss steps in navigating an employer's insurance renewal. Robert, if an employer is taking a proactive approach this year in their renewal, what do you suggest to start that process?
One of the best recommendations we're giving to business owners is to start the process early, now more than ever. The insurance market is a little bit tough right now. There's a lot of increases in pricing across the board in all lines of coverage. So having that proactive conversation with your insurance broker early in the process is key.
So you want to start the conversations early, communicate. What steps should they expect from their broker, their expectations from their broker?
Having that conversation with your broker for a couple things. First, you can talk about any changes that have gone on at the business. You could have grown, your revenues could be up, down, you could have made a couple acquisitions. Whatever the case may be, you want to have that conversation with your broker, and so that way he has all the information available to him.
And so a piece of that is obviously budget, right? You want to know the budget as an employer because you want to set that money aside, and you also want to know the budget as a broker, right? Because that helps you market the account.
Yeah, that's correct. And again, with the rates going up for business owners, you want to be able to have a broker that can give you some expectations early in the process. So we have found it where meeting with your business at the halfway mark through the year to start setting those expectations. And then you can discuss ways to maybe change the pricing a little bit. You can look at increasing deductibles. You can self-insure more often than ever. So there's different ways to be able to keep your costs down while still having the best possible coverage available to keep your business going.
So budget is key for planning, and I think it's paramount for setting expectations. What are the common options for an employer when looking at a renewal strategy?
Yeah, it's a great question. A lot of times we're finding the insurance broker works with your current insurance carriers in order to get the best possible outcome for that renewal. And part of that is to start the process early, like we've been talking about, and going to your current company and say, hey, what are your expectations? What are you trying to get out of this renewal process? And if it's a fair renewal, a lot of times it's best to stay with your current company. However, if that's not the case, then a broker can go to other insurance carriers that are looking to insure that type of business, and you can start that process and see who can be the best option for that year.
So just to summarize, Robert, communication and engagement is key for an employer when trying to get the best possible outcome for the renewal.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.